What's going on, guys? Look, it's your man Ed Hayes here, and I am back for another video, guys. And I just wanted to make a quick one because I've been getting a lot of comments on this. One of my most popular videos, and that is how to talk to cash buyers. You can download my free cash buyer script in that video. So a lot of people watching, and a question that I get all the time is, where do you find your cash buyers, right? So I've got the script for how you all should talk to them, but a lot of people are curious as to how you actually find them, right? So I decided to make a quick video on YouTube. I'm doing a little outside session today or whatever for you all. So forgive me if you all hear some things in the background and whatnot. But guys, I'm not gonna hold this up. Without further ado, let's get into the content, guys. So the first strategy is for us how to find your cash buyers. What to find the cash buyers? That the first thing I would recommend is friends and family, y'all. Y'all really want to be on social media. Y'all really want to let friends, family, people that know that you're out here in the game. So, if they go to your page, even if someone, you haven't talked to them in 5 years, if they go to your page, they should see something in your bio on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram, things like that, that's letting them know, hey, I'm in real estate. I buy and sell houses, real estate investor, house or building emoji. You know what I mean? Something like that. So make it obvious, and also make a post on social media. Write a little something, right? Write some posts. And I don't like to be on social media all day, so I like to use social media scheduling apps like Hootsuite to be able to speed up that process, right? But it's still very, very valuable to kind of put yourself out here on social media so your friends and family know what you're doing, and they can actually help you. They can't help you get business if you're not even soliciting that. If you're not asking them to help you, you can't get helped. And, I'm a firm believer that a closed mouth does not get fed. So you got to make sure that you're putting out content. Let people know that you're out here in the real estate game. Now, next is going to be Facebook group posts. All right. So, I would recommend go inside of all the local real estate related groups in your area. So do some search queries on Facebook. I want you to go to Facebook, and at the top of the page, you want to search for your area wholesale real estate. And then you want to search for your area cash buyers, your area real estate investors, and your area real estate. That's what I highly recommend. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. You want to get inside of these Facebook groups. You want to join all of those groups that match those search queries, right? And it's strength in numbers. So kind of keep that in mind. You want the more people who are members of that group, the better, obviously, because you'll have more of an opportunity to actually be able to find people, right? So, but essentially, what I would just be doing, I would hop inside of those groups and say hey, are there any investors here looking for properties in the so-and-so area, right? And that's a way for you to build up your buyers as well. It's not a super preferred method, but all of these methods can definitely get the job done. Right, but Facebook groups post can be amazing. Now, next is going to be Craigslist post. Now, a lot of you all watch my Craigslist domination video, so a lot of y'all kind of get the gist of how I like to work and operate on Facebook. On Craigslist, I should say. And if you haven't checked out that video, make sure that you go check that out. But pretty much the Craigslist strategy is just hopping inside of different not groups, but categories on Craigslist, like the real estate wanted section and the real estate for sale section on Craigslist. You hop inside of those groups, and you just want to make simple posts hey, if you're looking for a deal, or looking for savvy investors, it could be the headline, and it could be I'm a real estate investor out here, and I come across all types of deals, and I can't even take them all down. So I'm looking for other investors to work with. If that's you, then, reach out to me, reply to this post. Pretty much, right? Something like that. It doesn't need to be overly complicated when you're reaching out to them. They understand the game. They know what you're looking for. They understand. All right. So Craigslist posts can be great, though, guys. And then next is going to be local REI meetings, local real estate investor meetings. Now, a lot of times you can find those on sites like meetup.com, or you can just Google it But what I recommend is when you go out to your local real estate investor meetings, that you're shaking hands, you're talking to people, you're networking, and you're not sitting in the corner waiting for someone to come up and talk to you. And you're not just like staying in like one little safe corner and just talking to like the person that you came with the whole time. You want to be shaking as many hands as possible. You want to be out here networking with as many people as possible when you go out to local REI meetings. And what I would recommend also, bring some business cards, bring some flyers, like be able to give people something physical that they can take home with them so they can remember you going forward. Let's just put it like that. And then also, like, another thing that you can do when you go there is wear like a We Buy Houses hoodie or We Buy Houses t-shirt or something. I'm actually going to be putting some like links so you all can go buy like We Buy Houses type merchandise. I'm going to get it created and I'm going to have it below the YouTube video, so look forward to that, guys. But anyway, the next strategy that I recommend for finding your cash buyers, and this is actually one of my best favorite strategies out there, period. I didn't want to put it all the way at the beginning of the video because I know a lot of people would just click off. So if you made it this far, this is one of my golden gems right here, and I don't talk about this too often, but that tip is finding people on GoSection8.com. Go section and then the number 8.com. Now, those are buyers or landlords who have purchased properties using, the Federal Housing Administration's Section 8 program. All right, so these tend to be more savvier investors. And I like going to GoSection8.com because they have the investor's name and phone number right there on the site, as well as like the property that they own that they're trying to rent out. All right, so like I'll go there, I'll do a little bit of zip code research in advance. I'll go to GoSection8.com and I'll see, like, from the zip code research, I'll be trying to see which areas are the hottest around me, like which areas that I could reasonably make it out to are the hottest. And then from there, I'll determine like a list, pretty much like a hierarchy of like, these are the top 10 to 15 zip codes around me. And I like to use Realtor.com, the just sold section, to be able to speed up that process for me. But I'm not going to break all of that down in this video. That's for another video. But if you all do want more kind of how-to strategy guides, really kind of breaking down the nuts and bolts of how to actually go out and do this stuff, then feel free to check out my Wholesaler University course, where I've got over 100 videos, or nearly 100 videos, showing you literally everything I know about real estate investing from point A to point Z. Or you can join my Wholesaler Mastermind group, where it's weekly group coaching sessions, or you can apply for my one-on-one coaching program. There's going to be a link in the description where you all can schedule a 30-minute chat with me, so I can help you all with these processes. But all of that stuff is optional. I'm just giving you all some free game on this YouTube channel today. All right, but definitely check out GoSection8.com. That's one of my most valuable, helpful cash buyer locations that I've ever come across personally. Granted, I don't want it to get saturated. I don't want a ton of people out there checking it out. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a firm believer in, there's no competition when you create, right? So like, even if there was a ton of people who started going there all of a sudden or whatever, I don't have any worries about it. So I want you all to have this knowledge, have what you all need to really get out here and win. Start getting these deals, actually start winning, find those buyers. So anyway, GoSection8.com is a great strategy. Next, though, guys, is going to be what I recommend next for finding your cash buyers is going to be local networking events. Like, what I want you all to do is, doesn't even have to be like local REI meetings specifically. It can just be regular networking events. It could just be like a local networking event for your area. It could be like Dallas networking event live or something. You know what I mean? You know how they have those networking events. You can also find those on meetup.com. Or like Eventbrite, that's another place where they'll have those local networking events. But you'll want to go out to those and pretty much use that same type of strategy, right? Like maybe wear a We Buy Houses hoodie or We Buy Houses t-shirt. Also, bring those business cards with you. Maybe have some flyers in a car, have them on you so you can be giving them out to people. You're trying to network. You're trying to generate more business. You're trying to generate more genuine relationships with people in your market. And what I like about the idea of it not being real estate related is that you can go to the regular networking event and be like, look, I'm the real estate guy. I'm the real estate gal, like I'm the real estate lady. I'm the real estate man. Here's my business card. Remember me. So I think that like when it's a little bit more general, you have a much higher probability of actually standing out in those people's minds when they do hear back from you. Or they may be reaching out to you. You never know. So next, though, guys, is going to be local tax auction sales. Now, people don't really talk about this particular method often, but I do think that it can be a valuable way to find yourself some cash buyers. What you really need to think when it comes to the tax auction, though, is that these people are shopping, right? So, like, most counties in America, they have auctions or like sales when they sell off like the taxes for people who don't pay their taxes. So investors, very savvy investors, a lot of times go down to the tax auction sale so they can bid on these properties. Well, when you go out to the auction sales, you can be networking with the buyers there. Pretty much everybody there, like if they're bidding on stuff, they're obviously a buyer. They have money. So what you want to be doing is trying to network with those people. Like I said, they're shopping while they're there, right? So you kind of have to keep that in mind. So you may have to kind of wait your turn. But while you're at those tax auction sales, you can be, once again, giving out those business cards, maybe have some flyers with you, maybe wear the We Buy Houses hoodie so people know that you're in the game and that you can help them. So that really, really helps out a lot as far as building up that cash buyers list. I think tax auction sales can be a great way to find some of those savvy investors. Very similar to the Go Section 8 strategy, but it's in person. So when you're in person, your conversion rates of how many people are going to say yes are going to be the highest. Now, when you're on the phone, that's like the second highest. And then text, I would say, probably be below it. Like everything is less than that. So it's like you want to be in person. And those local tax auction sales are definitely a way to really be in a person's face and ask them the questions that you need to ask. All right, and then next, guys, I've got a couple more strategy for y'all. You see, I got y'all, man. I got y'all taken care of. I'm going to look out for y'all. And it's on the 4th of July while I'm recording this and everything. I'm just trying to provide this value, guys. So next is going to be Bandit Signs and flyers. Those are some of the best ways as well to bring on cash buyers. Now, you could post them legally in a lot of different places, but make sure that you check your local ordinances and things like that. You don't want to be posting up flyers, posting up bandit signs and things of that nature, and you're not sure what the laws are in your area. I don't want y'all to go out there and don't be trying to blame me. Do it at your own risk. It's called a bandit sign for a reason. All right, so a lot of places have banned these signs because it's pretty much like illegal marketing, I guess you can say, or whatever. It's like you're putting it up or whatever. You're not paying any fees to the government. Governments be wanting their money. So when it comes to bandit signs and flyers, make sure that you check your local ordinances, but post them everywhere that you can legally. All right. So if you know that, you could post flyers in your laundromat or your police station, community centers, rec centers, places like that, do that. Put your flyers up. Trust me, you will definitely get people reaching out to you. And definitely bandit signs when it comes to buyers as well. Like what a lot of people do when it comes to the bandit signs is that they'll kind of put up like a ghost bandit sign to where like they'll be promoting a property that they don't actually have. They'll be like 4-bed, 2-bath, beautiful, enormous property, $15,000, something like that, and put it on the sign. They'll have a crap ton of people calling them. So keep that in mind. That is one way that people like to do it. But me personally, I'm all about kind of like honesty and like not kind of beating around the bush and stuff like that. And what I've noticed is that buyers, they know the game. People have been doing that for years now. So if you are going to kind of go that route, just know that some people are going to know. Some probably won't care, but other people will. And, it may kind of rub them the wrong way where you seem kind of like a dishonest person from day one. So, you don't want to burn any bridges. So, and then lastly, this is not an exhaustive list, but just know that all of these strategies have worked for me personally. So I want you all to go out here and really put these methods into work. It's one thing to just sit here and watch this YouTube video. It's another thing to actually go out there and implement the game that I'm giving you for absolutely free. That's the most important thing that y'all can do with this information. Don't just waste it, y'all. Don't just take this information in and just let it go to the wayside. Really get out here and start grinding today. I'm giving y'all the game right here. It's like 10 different strategies on how to find cash buyers right here. Make sure that y'all share this video with other people who may need this same knowledge. Share it into some Facebook groups. Share it on your personal pages. Let other people know how they can go out there and get these buyers too. I want us to win, y'all. And it's not a lot of people out here that's just giving the raw, unfiltered truth, like the real game on how to go out here and get the deals. So I got y'all. Anyway, my last tip for y'all on how to go out here and build up that cash buyers list is going to be to place a form on a landing page and then send traffic to that page to get people to sign up. All right. So it's a more online strategy, right? But it's a lot of different things that you can use these online forms for. So like if you do have a landing page, it looks nice. You've got a form on there like join our cash buyers list. Then you could potentially start to run Facebook ads, Google ads, things like that. So you can generate more traffic there. You could post on Facebook and Craigslist and just send buyers to that form. So instead of you having to hop on a phone call with each and every single one of them and ask them all the questions, you can have them go through that form and then they can give you their criteria right there. And that's a lot of times that can be like a much warmer buyer. And, it's like a warmer lead because they're actively putting in the work to fill out a form and things like that. That takes like time to actually do that. So you tend to get a decent quality buyer. Not every single one of them is going to be a power player and want to move on every single deal that you send them. But that's not going to happen no matter where you're finding them from. Anyway, though, guys, I'm just going to run back through this list one more time just to make sure that you all got it. So first, we've got family and friends, and you want to reach out to them via social media post and just text, email, stuff like that. And then you've got Facebook group post. So you want to join those groups that I told you to join. If you don't remember, go back, check it out, join those groups. And then you want to say like, hey, are there any savvy investors here? Are you looking to purchase a home? I'll be more than glad to help you with that. Then next, try out Craigslist Post. And you want to be posting inside of the real estate for sale section and the real estate wanted section. And then from there, I would say in general, like generally a good idea. And you all heard me say it like 3-4 times. Get yourself like some We Buy Houses type merch or like some type of merch that like represents your business, right? Like a little shirt, little hoodie, something like that. And you can go to Teespring, teespring.com to create your own clothing, like your own shirts, hoodies, mugs, pins, all of that stuff yourself for a discount price. It's not like too much, so it's pretty reasonable. Anyway, so where We Buy Houses hoodies locally. All right. I didn't mention that one, so that's like a little bonus. But then next after that would be local REI meetings. You want to get out there, shake as many hands as possible. Don't stand in the corner. Don't be nervous and scared. Go with business cards and shake hands. And then next is going to be finding landlords on GoSection8.com. Like I said, that's probably my best strategy that I have for you all on reaching out to cash buyers. Not all areas are created equal. Some areas, some of you all gonna watch this video, y'all gonna go search Go Section 8 and there's not gonna be nothing there. I'm sorry for you. But other people, typically people in bigger cities, you're gonna see a ton of people there and it's gonna be more than enough for you to build up the relationships that you need to get out here and start getting deals. All right. And then next is gonna be local networking events. Remember that, it doesn't have to be real estate specific. And then next is going to be local tax auctions. Also, you want to be trying to network and shake hands there. But remember, those people are shopping. So you kind of want to wait your chance. And then next, we're talking about Bandit Signs and flyers. Make sure that you're putting out those signs, putting out those flyers, wherever you can do it legally. Remember, they all are called Bandit Signs for a reason. All right. And then lastly, guys, placing a form on your landing page and then driving some traffic to that landing page so you can get people to just manually sign up for your buyers list yourself. All right. So this is like it's not an exhaustive list. It's not every single way on the planet to actually find investors. But I think that this list should give you all a lot of game, a lot of help on your journeys. So you all can get out here, start building up the cash buyers list. Remember, build up the cash buyers list first, then go out and get the deals. Buyers are the road map to deal flow. All right. If you really want to get consistent deals, get these buyers first. They're the customer. The seller is the client. We can't help the client if we don't have the customer. All right. So keep that in mind, y'all. Anyway, I hope that y'all staying healthy, staying blessed out here, man. We out here in sunny Las Vegas. Just going to show y'all this, man. Look, we out here, y'all. You feel me? Look, we out here. I'm about to look. It's the 4th of July. I'm about to be calling me some buyers real soon, like on Monday or whatever. I'm building up relationships out here already, y'all. So anyway, like I said, I hope that y'all staying healthy, staying blessed, man. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Whew. And until next time, guys. We are out.